Dear Aries, thank you for being here. Let's start with the Uranus transit on 7th July. Uranus brings sudden and unexpected changes, and as it enters Gemini, your communication, agreements, and connections with siblings or neighbours may noticeably increase. These themes will remain active over the coming years. You might experience surprising news, quick decisions, or sudden shifts in these areas. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Then on 10th July, a full moon lights up your career zone. You may feel overwhelmed or criticised at work, possibly by colleagues or team members. This could lead to a strong desire for change, even walking away from a job that no longer fulfills you. If you've been thinking about starting your own business or stepping into something more independent, this may be a pivotal moment. With Saturn and Neptune both in your sign, it's time to stop handing over control of your life. You're ready to create something meaningful that's entirely your own, and the stars are behind you. Now to Mercury retrograde, beginning on the 17th of July in Leo. Since Leo rules your house of love, creativity, and children, past relationships might resurface. Old flames could return, or a previous relationship may spark up again with fresh hope. This retrograde can bring renewed excitement, or test your patience through ego clashes. If a relationship is important, avoid reacting impulsively. You may also see important developments in your children's lives, or feel called to support them through changes. Creativity and romance are in the spotlight, so don't be surprised if you're inspired to take bold steps in love or self-expression. Adding to this energy, a new moon in Leo on 24th July may open a door to something heartfelt and brave, whether it's a proposal, a new relationship, or a creative venture. Love and courage go hand in hand this month. Overall, July is dynamic and full of emotional highs. You may feel seen, energized, and ready to shine. This is your time to take back control, speak up, and step fully into who you are. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Taurus, thank you for being here. July brings powerful shifts, and for you, Taurus, change begins with Uranus moving into Gemini. This new 7-year cycle will slowly reshape your financial outlook. Sudden changes in income, spending, or your sense of self-worth may begin to show. But these are nudges toward a more liberated and authentic way of living. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. On the 10th of July, a full moon highlights long-term goals and beliefs. You might feel emotional or under pressure about travel, education, or matters of faith. If you're dealing with issues related to children, fertility, or romantic matters, this moon could stir up hidden stress. Yet it also brings clarity. A choice or responsibility may feel heavy now, but in time, it could bring growth and personal pride. From mid-month, Mercury turns retrograde in Leo, stirring up home and family matters. You may feel pulled to move, redecorate, or fix something in your home. But try not to act too quickly. Snap decisions could lead to regrets. This is also a time to avoid misunderstandings with family. Ego clashes or prideful words could cause unnecessary tension, so aim for calm and kindness in conversations. If you're buying or renting property, make sure it's been well thought through, not just a quick fix for deeper restlessness. A new moon in Leo arrives on July 24th, opening the door to fresh starts at home or within family dynamics. But because Mercury is still retrograde, this isn't the best time for bold moves unless plans have already been set in motion. July brings both tension and potential. If you're patient and mindful, it can be a beautifully productive month. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Gemini, thank you for being here. July brings a powerful shift as Uranus enters your sign, starting a cycle that will unfold over the next several years. If your sun, moon, or ascendant is at the early part of Gemini, you'll likely feel this change more directly. Expect a wave of fresh ideas, sudden decisions, and moments of inspiration. You might find yourself saying things you never thought you'd say, or making plans that once felt out of reach. What seems chaotic at first could lead to surprising opportunities, especially if you stay open and adaptable. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. On the 10th, a full moon in Capricorn may highlight matters linked to shared finances, debts, inheritances, or family-related property. There might be important discussions around loans, selling or buying a home, or family responsibilities. Financial obligations may increase, but so can income. As long as you remain grounded and practical, it's a period of growth through responsibility. From mid-July, Mercury, your ruling planet, goes retrograde in Leo. Its influence will likely be felt from the start of the month, peaking between mid-July and mid-August. You may experience some disruptions in communication, especially with siblings, neighbours, or relatives. Misunderstandings are possible, especially if egos get involved. On the flip side, this retrograde can help heal old rifts or reconnect you with people you haven't seen in a long time. A new moon follows on the 24th, also in Leo, supporting reconnections, learning, or even public speaking. This could be a chance to take the spotlight, perhaps through a presentation, a bold idea, or a heartfelt conversation. You might be recognized for your voice, ideas, or courage. But Mercury is still retrograde, so it's essential to speak with care. If your words are thoughtful and sincere, you could impress the right people and open important new doors. All in all, July invites transformation, bold thinking, and meaningful connections. Your voice carries weight this month. Use it wisely. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Cancerians, thank you for being here. July arrives with light and promise. With Jupiter now in your sign, there's a noticeable lift in your energy and optimism. Whether you're already experiencing this or just beginning to feel its warmth, it's a time to open up to growth and healing. On the 7th, Uranus begins its long journey through Gemini, bringing subtle yet significant shifts in your inner world. Much of what changes may begin beneath the surface, through insights, dreams, or quiet decisions that reshape your path in the long run. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. A powerful full moon on the 10th highlights your relationships and partnerships. This may bring a turning point, perhaps a proposal, a commitment, or even a respectful parting of ways. Some of you may step into new collaborations, while others may feel it's time to release what no longer serves. Whatever unfolds is likely to be karmically significant and ultimately freeing. From late June into August, Mercury retrogrades in Leo, affecting your financial sector. You may revisit past financial plans or see progress from applications or efforts made earlier in the year. At the same time, be cautious with spending, especially on luxuries or electronics, as there's a risk of regret or faulty purchases. This retrograde encourages you to reflect on what you truly value, not just materially, but emotionally too. Then, on the 24th, a new moon in Leo offers a fresh start with money, self-worth, and income. With supportive links to Saturn and Neptune, there may be real opportunities tied to your career. This could be a new role, a promotion, or even the beginning of your own venture. If you've been unsure of your abilities, shake off the doubts. You are far more capable than you think, and the stars are pushing you forward. Trust yourself, let go of fears, and take a bold step. With so much cosmic support this month, there's every reason to believe in a brighter, stronger future. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Leo, thank you for being here. July brings bold shifts, and you, Leo, are centre stage. With a new moon and Mercury retrograde both in your sign, it's a time for self-reflection, realignment, and fresh starts. From July 7th, Uranus enters Gemini, activating your 11th house of friendships and long-term dreams. Over time, your social life, community role, and aspirations may transform. Expect to meet brilliant, forward-thinking people who open new doors. On the 10th of July, a full moon in Capricorn lights up your 6th house, spotlighting work, routine, and health. You might restructure your schedule, address a health matter, or make a career shift. It's a chance to take responsibility and clear a path. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Mercury retrogrades in Leo from 17th July to 12th August, with effects from late June to 25th August. It's personal. Your self-image, words, and ideas are up for review. Think before speaking, avoid ego-driven decisions, and use this time to revise rather than launch. Past lovers or creative ideas may resurface. The new moon in Leo on the 24th of July marks a new chapter, especially if you've been planning behind the scenes. It's supported by Saturn and Neptune, perfect for launching something meaningful, especially in writing, media, or digital spaces. Just move carefully while Mercury is still retrograde. July is vibrant, energizing, and fast-moving. It offers extraordinary opportunities, but only if you remain humble, clear in your communication, and open to course corrections. Take the lead, but do so with heart. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Virgo, thank you for being here. On July 7th, Uranus moves into Gemini, activating your 10th house of career and public image. This is a major long-term shift that could bring sudden opportunities or changes in your professional life. As both Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury, this transit harmonizes with your energy. It may not all happen overnight, but the seeds of lasting transformation are being planted. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. On 10th July, a full moon in Capricorn highlights your 5th house, love, children, creativity, and joy. A romantic turning point is possible, or you may need to take on responsibility linked to children. For some, this could involve pregnancy or news of a birth. You might also consider turning a hobby into something more serious. Mercury retrogrades from 17th July to 12th August, with shadow periods stretching from late June to 25th August. This takes place in your 12th house, making it a sensitive time. You might feel less visible or misunderstood, and your thoughts could turn inward. Old flames might reappear. Be careful with communication, especially behind the scenes, as things can easily be misinterpreted. A new moon in Leo on 24th July also lands in your 12th house. While this can feel quiet or internal, it offers a chance to begin something private, perhaps a project, a healing journey, or a financial goal tied to shared resources. Saturn and Neptune in your 8th house will support you if you're willing to put in the effort. You may feel anxious or doubt your path at times, but don't lose heart. With Uranus energizing your ambitions and your natural attention to detail, you're well equipped to turn changes into long-term gains. Just stay grounded and focused. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Libra, thank you for being here. July brings a busy, transformative energy. From 7th July, Uranus shifts into Gemini, energizing your 11th house of friendships, networks, and dreams for the next 7 years. Expect exciting new connections, especially in social media, e-commerce, and foreign opportunities. Your reputation and social circles may evolve, opening doors to success. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. The full moon on the 10th of July in Capricorn falls in your 4th house, highlighting family and home matters. This lunation can prompt big decisions, moving, buying, or selling property, or changes in your household. With Saturn and Neptune influencing your 7th house of partnerships, marriage or business alliances may deepen or shift, possibly leading to new commitments or endings. Mercury retrogrades from 17th July to 12th August in your 11th house. This invites reflection on friendships and social groups. Be mindful of communication. Avoid arrogance or misunderstandings. Old flames might return, offering a chance to heal past relationships, but steer clear of new romances for now. The new moon in Leo on 24th of July brings powerful energy for partnerships. Supported by Saturn and Neptune, it favours serious proposals, be that marriage or strong business alliances. This period encourages bold, decisive action, but balance it with patience and humility. July's energy urges you to navigate social and personal changes with grace. Stay grounded, communicate clearly, and embrace new opportunities thoughtfully. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Scorpio, thank you for being here. This month is shaping up to be quite intense, with several strong influences coming together. Let's start with Uranus moving into Gemini on the 7th. This shift lands in your 8th house, the area of shared resources and deeper transformations. Uranus often brings surprises, both liberating opportunities and sudden challenges. While there's potential to take control of your finances or joint matters, be cautious. Risky or poorly thought out investments could lead to setbacks. This influence is not just for July, but will unfold over several years, so think long term. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. On the 10th, there's a full moon in Capricorn, affecting your 3rd house of communication and close relationships like siblings or neighbours. Important news or responsibilities related to siblings or your immediate environment may arise. Your ideas could gain recognition, and contracts or agreements might come into focus. However, Mercury is retrograde around this time, so avoid rushing into decisions. Mercury's retrograde continues in your 10th house of career from mid-July through August. This period might bring communication hiccups at work, misunderstandings, or additional responsibilities. Be mindful of how you express yourself, especially with colleagues or superiors, as tensions or ego clashes could emerge. Old flames might also reappear now. If a past relationship comes back, it could offer comfort and peace, so keep an open heart. However, it's not the best time to start something new romantically, as the retrograde may cause confusion or pride to get in the way. Towards the end of July, a new moon in your career sector brings fresh opportunities. This is an excellent time for new beginnings related to work, promotions, or launching a business. Saturn's supportive influence means steady, long-lasting progress is possible. Just remember to finalise any contracts or major decisions after Mercury's retrograde ends to avoid complications. All in all, July promises to be a dynamic month for Scorpios, full of potential but requiring care and patience. Listen to your intuition, take measured steps, and you'll navigate it well. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Sagittarius, thank you for being here. This month promises a busy and dynamic period. Starting on the 7th, Uranus moves into Gemini, beginning a 7-year cycle that will bring significant changes, especially around shared resources, partnerships, and marriage. While the full impact will unfold over time, expect sudden and surprising developments in your relationships or joint finances. These may be swift and unexpected, from quick commitments to sudden decisions. You might also encounter very sharp, clever people around legal or professional matters, whether allies or rivals. On the 10th, a full moon in Capricorn lights up your second house of money and values. This could bring a turning point in your finances or possessions. You may find yourself leaving one job and moving into another, possibly quite rapidly. Any difficulties you face at work might start to resolve as you take charge and accept new responsibilities that also come with financial rewards. It's a time to step up and be responsible for your happiness and stability. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Mercury goes retrograde in Leo from mid-July, affecting your 9th house of travel, higher learning and beliefs. Old flames could resurface, especially through social media, offering a chance for reconciliation. If these are new connections, be cautious, as they might not last once the retrograde ends. Social media activity may also become unpredictable. What you say and how you express yourself can lead to misunderstandings or disputes, especially if you come across as arrogant or defensive. Confidence with substance will, however, boost your reputation. Towards the end of the month, on the 24th, a new moon in Leo brings positive energy to your 5th house of love and creativity. This is a great moment to welcome fresh romantic opportunities, particularly with someone from your past or someone connected through social platforms. If you've been thinking about stepping into the spotlight, perhaps through performance, teaching, or further education, this is the time to take the first steps. There may also be exciting offers related to moving abroad or making significant life changes. Overall, July invites you to embrace change with courage and responsibility. Be mindful with communication, especially online, and use this period to build foundations that will support you well into the future. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Capricorn, thank you for being here. July promises to be a busy month with many planetary influences directly affecting you. First, on 7th July, Uranus moves into Gemini. As a Capricorn, you're traditionally grounded and practical, but Uranus urges you to embrace new knowledge, skills, and adapt to changing times. This influence lasts 7 years, so staying flexible and learning new things will be crucial to your career and security. Don't worry, it's gradual, but it's wise to prepare. Health-wise, be mindful of lungs and arms. If you notice any issues, please seek prompt medical advice. Next, on the 10th of July, there's a full moon in Capricorn's house of shared resources and transformations. This lunar event highlights important decisions around responsibilities, possibly involving moving abroad, returning home, or legal matters. If you have planets near this time, expect major shifts that can redefine your path. Mercury goes retrograde on 17th July in Leo, affecting your sector of debts, loans, inheritance, and shared finances until early August. Communication may be tricky. Old money matters could resurface, and some financial delays or confusions are possible. However, it's also a time to finalise outstanding business or see long-awaited results, like selling property or closing accounts. Avoid rushing due financial deals now. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. On 24th July, a new moon in Leo brings fresh energy to your financial and emotional bonds. Though July might feel demanding, it also offers positive opportunities to strengthen relationships, perhaps even leading to marriage or deep commitments, especially with Jupiter supporting this area. Capricorn, you're known for your steady persistence and responsibility. July's challenges invite you to stay grounded, communicate clearly, and embrace change thoughtfully. With effort, this month can lay strong foundations for lasting success. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Aquarius, thank you for being here. July brings plenty of activity for you, starting with Uranus moving into Gemini on 7th July. This shift can spark sudden, unexpected changes in love and relationships. Long term, it may also highlight children, births, or turning a hobby into a new source of income. On the 10th of July, there's a full moon in Capricorn in your 12th house. This signals some karmic challenges and hidden tensions, possibly involving secret rivals or subtle hostility, especially from women. It's a time to face fears and subconscious patterns, and some important financial or emotional responsibilities may arise. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Mercury goes retrograde in Leo from 17th July, affecting your 7th house of partnerships and marriage. This period can bring changes, delays, or second chances in relationships. Old flames might return, or unfinished partnerships could be revived. However, be cautious about rushing new relationships or business with strangers. Avoid ego clashes and heated arguments, especially with partners or rivals. Patience and care are vital now. Then on 24th of July, a new moon in Leo lights up your partnership house with more positive energy. This is a great time for proposals, agreements, or renewing commitments. If you already have a solid relationship, expect warmth and support from loved ones. You might also receive praise or offers from family and close connections. In short, July is a dynamic month for love, partnerships, and important decisions. Stay mindful and use this energy well. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Dear Pisces, thank you for being here. July is full of important shifts for you. On 7th July, Uranus moves into Gemini, marking the start of a long-term change around your home and living environment. This isn't instant, but will gradually transform your family life and roots over the next several years. On the 10th of July, a full moon in Capricorn highlights your relationships and partnerships. It's time to review, update, or make important decisions about commitments, contracts, or shared plans. Some challenges may arise, but also opportunities for growth. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Mercury retrograde begins on 17th July in Leo, affecting your work and health sectors. You might find unexpected responsibilities landing on your desk or need to prove your skills. Be cautious about rushing new deals or offers. Old relationships might resurface, and it's wise to avoid conflicts at work. This retro lasts until early August, with shadow effects before and after. Positively, Jupiter in Cancer supports your 5th house of romance, bringing a chance for renewed love, possibly with someone from your past or a long-standing crush. It's a favourable time to give love a chance. On the health side, watch your energy levels and be mindful of any heart or circulation issues. Don't ignore symptoms. Seek medical advice if needed. Finally, on 24th July, a new moon in Leo offers new beginnings related to income, career, or resources. It's a good moment to take steps toward financial improvement, job opportunities, or important milestones like promotions or retirements. In summary, July promises growth, renewal, and some well-deserved rewards. Use this energy wisely. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next month.